Hi Virgo, and welcome to your shadow reading. Okay, what does Virgo need to be aware of? What does Virgo need to be aware of? Come on, Virgo. What does Virgo need to be? There we go. Main or side? Side note. Not something you need to know. Wait. Alright, what else does Virgo need to be aware of? What else does Virgo Anything else for Virgo? Because this. Not something you need to know. Side message. This is. Wait. Last one. Side note. Alright, Virgo. So you have Naked Before the Stars, Envious Gluttony, Bride in a Cage, Downcast Pride, Gilded Regret, and Today for Tomorrow. Alright, I'm just going to move the side messages over here. So as far as your conscious actions, you have Naked Before the Stars. This is not so much as you're in the spotlight, more of you're in the hot seat. It's like 1,001 questions. You don't know how to answer them all, but you know you need to give a response. You know how it seems like sometimes when alright, I'm just gonna say how Spirit will be showing it to me. Where shit hits the fan, there's someone who's trying to dodge the bullet by passing the buck and throwing you under the bus to answer all the questions that they can't answer, even though they're the person that's above you. They're the one pushing you to the forefront to answer the questions. If they don't know how to handle the situation, they don't know how to answer the questions. They'd rather throw you into the spotlight so you can know if you're being the heat. So they can either save face or protect themselves from the blame and let everything fall on you. But that's the kind of energy it's giving off, where you feel like you're in the hot seat. You've been pushed or forced into the situation. Some of you may feel like you did it to yourselves. But Yeah, because overall it's just like feeling like you're caught between a rock and a hard place. Either you are looking for an answer, looking for a response, you have to respond accordingly, appropriately, to not invoke somebody's wrath, be the picture perfect image of what somebody wanted, or at least maintain your composure. And it's like, you don't know what to do. But you can't let that show. So this could be like with any situation, whether it be family, friends, a community that you built around yourself. For some of you, even at work. Group project, presentation, first time with a leadership position, first time giving a presentation, and like everything falls on your shoulders. Like all of y'all are going through something different, but it seems like all of y'all are like struggling to figure out your next move. But you can't let anybody around you know that. For your conscious thoughts and influences, you have envious gluttony. Yeah, conscious thoughts and influences and actions, you have envious gluttony and bride in a cage. Alright, so this goes one of two ways. For some of you, you feel like somebody wants what you have and they're just waiting for you to fuck up. Catch you in a lie, catch you making an inappropriate statement, catching you making any wrong moves, any wrong gestures, for them to swoop in and save the day and be I'm hearing vindicated. One moment. Sorry, Virgo, I had to hopefully look up the word real quick to make sure I knew what spirit meant. But yeah, for those of you who resonate with this, there's someone around you that's really trying to dodge a bullet and pass the buck, and they don't want to be blamed. They don't want to be the one in the hot seat. They don't want all eyes on them. That's why they shoved you into the spot. Either shoved you or forced you into a situation and waiting for you to fuck up. So that way, in a sense, it's like they're buying themselves time so they can hopefully swoop in and save the day, claim all the victory, claim the rewards for fixing the problem you didn't even cause. Everything you have, what you worked for, what you claim to be your own, it's like they want to steal it all away from you, and you know this about them. Whether they're money hungry, whether they're money hungry, in it for the fame, or just want the recognition and accolades that come with whatever job, title that you have, or whatever position that you have. For others of you, you have your eyes on a bigger prize you want what somebody else has. You want the rewards and accolades that somebody else has, the recognition that they get, that admiration and respect, without putting in the hard-earned work. Like, you want the recognition, possibly even the responsibility, with none of the accountability. you think if you do what they do, you get the same treatment they have, or at least diminish them in everybody else's eyes, so you can take the number one spot. Yeah, there's two sides to this, so whichever one you resonate more with Virgo. But I feel it strongly. It's more of you that are the ones being forced out into the spotlight, where someone else is over here dodging blame, than you trying to dodge the blame. But you also have Bride in a Cage. This may resonate more so with those of you that are in a relationship, because what's also weighing on your mind is that this is not what a relationship is supposed to look like. Present yourself as a happy couple, loving wife or husband. Nope, loving wife, devoted husband. Make the perfect team. That you love your job, you can't imagine doing anything else in the world, but you can't escape this nagging feeling that you're viewing your own life as an outsider looking in. But when you take a moment to put yourself in the scene, you find all the defects. What's wrong with this picture? Something's not quite right here. So yeah, even with your own life, whether it be work, family, friends, relationship, you get a sense that something's not quite right, that there's something wrong on a deeper level, that this is not how things are supposed to go, and these two are influencing your actions, where you know you can't fuck up, you can't let people see that you don't know what to do, even though you're in the hot seat, that you're the one. Yeah, dang. In the words of Spirit, you're the one under the firing squad is. You're the one that the firing squad is aiming at. Some of you may feel like you're over here standing trial for your own execution. Like you're about to get fired, you're about to get terminated. And that you're about to get shunned from the family if you don't. That if you don't get something right, like if you don't answer or perform accordingly, without fail, without any mistakes, because one wrong move and you're out the door, and this next person is in. And again, you know this is not how it's supposed to be. As an outsider looking in with your own life, this is just, you're taking one for the team. This is just how life goes. But when you take a closer look and actually put yourself in the situation to see things from your perspective, your actual perspective, and not as an outsider or a company man, company woman, yeah, they got you fucked up. If they think you're going down without a fight, because they'll some bullshit they got you into. And again, for some of you feel like you got yourself into this because you should have seen it coming. You was aware of the signs. But you took them lightly. Now, in regards to your subconscious thoughts and influences, you have downcast pride. It comes across where your conscious mind is disagreeing with this. It's more like the things that are being said about you or around you is affecting your conscious mind, not your conscious. That you're not up for the job, that you're not the right job, that you're not the right one for the task. that you're beneath somebody else, you're a disgrace, you're disloyal. That you're not capable of sitting at the big kids' table. But again, it comes across more as these are things that are being said about you or around you. And it's not affecting you consciously, but your subconscious mind is taking it in. So if you feel yourself hesitating from time to time, tripping over your words, second guessing yourself, this may be the root cause. You have doubt and fear on a subconscious level. So you may be acting on it on a conscious level without even knowing it. And as far as guilt, regret, you regret nothing. Again, it's like this is something that somebody's trying to instill in you. It doesn't come across where these thoughts are your own, not even on a subconscious level. It's more like someone's trying to force it on you, and your subconscious is registering it, but your conscious mind is distancing yourself from it. Because on a subconscious level, you regret nothing. If you had to do it all over again, you do it the exact same way. The only difference is you pay closer attention to the signs of when trouble is coming. And instead of dismissing and ignoring it, you would move accordingly. You're not angry at yourself for failing to see what was coming. It's more so of disappointment. But still, to stay right or wrong, win or fail, you have no regrets. Because at the end of the day, you did what you had to do. Even if you feel a small nugget of regret, it's not initially yours. It's like someone's trying to badmouth you either in your face or around you to make you feel bad about yourself, but you don't. Because you know that you did everything right. Which may also feed into your conscious mind as far as you now putting yourself actually in the position instead of looking at your situation from outside looking in. You're actually looking at things from your perspective that something's not quite right. And that's something not you. You know on a subconscious and conscious level. You're not the one who made the mistake. You're not the one who screwed up. Today for tomorrow. Win or lose, right or wrong, it comes across where you don't care. You're in a state of acceptance. If you lose a friend, if you lose a family member, if you lose your job, if your career blows up in your face, it's not a win, but you're not taking it as a loss either. You're living in the present moment, taking it day by day, taking your steps in strides, holding your head up with pride, and living in the moment. You can't worry or stress about tomorrow. You can only do what you can in the present moment to create the tomorrow you want to see coming. So yeah. Consciously, you're very aware of what's going on around you. But even so subconsciously, but it's like the two of your conscious and subconscious are on the same page. Where you're taking it in, but you're not letting it affect you. You're not letting it register. You'd rather be in a state of acceptance just to live in the moment and take things as they come. And whatever happens, whatever's meant to be is what's meant to be. You can try for the outcome you desire, but at the end of the day, the only thing you can do is remain in the present moment. Let's see what Spirit has to say. What does Spirit have to say to Virgo? Come on. Come on. Okay. Wait. Take all of them? Alright, let's see. Top center. Not even side message? No, not there either. This one is a side note. Wait. This is... Do you want on the left or the right? Anything else or any other side messages? No. Okay, so you have the element of fire. 8 of air, 4 of water, and the 10 of water. Okay. So you have elemental of fire overlaying naked before the stars, envious gluttony, and bride in a cage. Alright, so if you're currently feeling a surge of energy of, I gotta get this done, if you're currently feeling a surge of energy of, I gotta get it done, I gotta keep it moving, passion, motivation, inspiration, like, I got this kind of energy, if you currently feel it, you may or if not, you may end up feeling it in the near future. The universe is going to be sending a boost of energy your way to help combat the situation. Because what's fair is fair, and this is not right. It's not fair. It's like the energy they give you to help you combat the situation. It's gonna, the way Spirit is showing it to me, you're gonna be confident, you're gonna be passionate, even when you don't know an answer or don't have a proper response. Not everyone's gonna take kindly to it, but it will be respected because it's the way you carry yourself, the way you move, the confidence and the sense of sureness that you have. There is no wrong move. The only wrong move is to say nothing. Is to say nothing and do nothing, be frozen like a statue when the spotlight glares upon you. Stand in it with confidence and pride, for you are not alone. Spirit is always working in your favor and helping you along your way. In regards to envious gluttony, downcast pride, and guilt or regret, you have 8 of air and 4 of water. This may be a time of mental healing. Yeah, the way it comes across is you're a little bit on edge right now mentally, where your mind is controlling you and not you controlling it. The thoughts you have in your head, they're not thoughts of your own. They're more so a byproduct of your environment. Because again, like I said, it comes across as people around you are talking to you or talking at you about the mistakes they see, trying to point out your failings, make it seem like it's your fault. And although you try not to take that to heart, it's registering in your subconscious mind. And it may be affecting your conscious thoughts. You may not fully understand why, with the hesitation, the doubt, second guessing, but that's where it's stemming from your subconscious mind, because your subconscious mind is the one that's registering it. Instead of filtering it out. So it's time. So with the 4 of water here, it's also time for healing and rejuvenation. You need a mental release. This is not the time to let your thoughts run wild and you act upon what you're currently thinking. Not if you're not in the proper state of mind. Gain control of your thoughts by understanding where they're coming from, where they're stemming from, the root cause of the problem, and go from there. Yeah, your mind is not the problem, your environment is. And lastly, you have 10 of water overlaying bride in a cage, guilt of regret, and today for tomorrow, you have 10 of water. With the 10 of water, it goes one of 2 ways, but in your case, Virgo, you're taking your time to move through the darkness, swiftly but calmly. There's a friend you're trying to seek that may illuminate your way. Instead of wandering blindly, you don't go to them, let them come to you. Now, this could either be physically or spiritually for some of you, Virgo. For those of you who are spiritual, your spirit guides, they're giving you it's like throughout the day, they may be giving you small signs and clues of where to go or who to speak with. You may not be consciously aware of who can help you, who may be able to help you and guide you through the situation. Because the way it's coming across is you're surrounded by enemies, and you do have some friends among the enemies, but you're not quite sure who they are, because like everybody's walking to the beat of the thing. It's like everyone is around you is moving in unison, marching to the same beating drum. So Spirit is trying to help highlight the ones that may seem like they're falling in line, but they're really on your side and actually have your back. That they're not a quote unquote company man or company woman. If you were to reach out, they would stand by you and help you. Yeah, and help you out of this situation that you currently find yourself in. Whereas for others of you, the moment you stop moving, the moment you stand still, it's like the person you seek to help you out, you won't find them, they'll find you. But it may not be all too clear at first. You know how some 2 or 3 people may talk in a little bit of code so that you 2 or you 3 understand what's being said, but the people around you don't get what's going on or what you're really trying to talk about? It comes off a little bit like that, where if you're around another person, they may try to have a conversation with you, but it's a little bit covert, where they're hinting at what they mean, but they're not saying it outright. They're waiting for you to fill in the blanks, so y'all can have a more in-depth conversation when it's actually you 2 one-on-one instead of surrounded by other people. Now, Virgo, I don't know what's going on or what situation somebody around you has gotten yourself into, but for some of y'all, it's not severe. But for others of you, whatever is going on, if you don't play your cards right, it could lead to job loss. It can lead to a loss of home, a loss of income, a loss of a family member. In regards to the loss of family members, it's more of like either a custody battle, or you may end up losing your child to the system, like foster care due to ACS involvement. And it's like, and again, for some of y'all, it's not that extreme, it's not that serious, but this is what Spirit's over here highlighting to me. And again, there are some people around you that can help. Either Spirit's going to help you find your way to them, or they're going to find their way to you. They're just not going to make it all that clear to you. Like, they're going to be a little bit covert about it, because they don't want anybody else catching on that they're trying to help you out of a sticky situation. Or their head too might be on the chopping block. Okay, now in regards to your side message, you have Fated to Suffer, Calling the Storm, I Won't Cry for You, and 7 of Air. Oh, Virgo. Some of y'all feel like you're the sacrificial lamb, the scapegoat. Whenever there's a problem, always blame it on Virgo. It's kind of like if someone were to reach out to you, speak to you, Instinctively, you may feel like they're setting you up to fail. It's like the calm before the storm, where things are going in your favor just a little bit. You think you found a way out. But if someone were to approach you and you understand what they're trying to hint at, what they're trying to get at, you may knock the hand away of somebody who's trying to be your friend. Because you're scared they're trying to catch you in a lie. That right now that this is the calm before a storm, and the moment you accept their help or they have something used against you, here comes the storm, here comes the downpour where everything gets washed away by a storm. Now you gotta start all over again. Now you gotta dig yourself out of a new hole that you should have never got yourself into. And in regards to I won't cry for you, whatever it is you're going through, you're trying to tough it out, you're trying to be strong. And you may be in denial about how painful a situation is for you. If the person that forced you out into the spotlight and not you, if you gotta be careful about what you say, what you do, and how you respond, if they were actually someone you knew or even someone you considered a friend, there's a sense of betrayal, like, but you're not gonna cry over the situation. You're not gonna fuss. You're not gonna fight. It's more of, I knew I should have seen this shit coming. And it comes off as, you want me to cry so bad, here, take this, because it's the only time you're ever gonna see me shed a tear. Yeah, right now yeah. You might have been a little bit hardened with this situation, but Virgo, just be a little bit mindful that there may be someone here that can help you out. Don't be so quick to refuse help, information, or assistance. If you truly feel like they're trying to set you up, have at it. But if there's any possibility they may be able to help, it's a chance for hope. Now, Virgo, though, you are your own person. We all have free will. So whatever you decide to do, you also have the Seven of Air. With every question we ask ourselves and others, we sometimes have to consider that the answer we seek is buried within the question that we're asking. But in this case, yeah, Virgo, in the words of Spirit, take some time to reflect on the questions you've been asking yourself for days. You feel stumped or at a crossroads because the answer you seek has nothing to do with the question you're asking. You're asking the wrong question. Sometimes the situation is not as deep or as complex as you make it out to be. Sometimes it's the simplest of questions that holds the most profound truths. Yeah, Virgos, you can be deep thinkers, like deep thinkers. But there is something here, a question that you're not even considering asking, because right in front of your face is so simple, but you're overlooking it because of its simplicity. Alright. So what advice do you have for Virgo? What advice do you have for Virgo? One moment. I knew there was another one. Thank you, Spirit, because I knew there was another one. Okay. This, not something you need to know. Name, keep this one too. Not something you need to know. This is, okay, because they can put it with the side. Okay. And knowledge. Thea and Mava. Knowledge and determination. Alright, so for the knowledge one though, it's a little bit more of a word of caution. The knowledge you seek is hidden among friends mixed with enemies. The knowledge you need is hidden among friends mixed with enemies. Something else here. There are also deeper truths hidden within yourself. Yeah. Use that big brain of yours to ask the questions you would not dare ask. The ones that are the most simplest are the ones that are most honest and true, and hold vast wealth of information that you would not have ever considered. You're looking at the big picture. Take a moment to analyze the fine details that make up the picture you see. Not everything is what it seems. And in regards to determination, have the inner strength and courage to make your way through a sticky situation. Although it seems they're trying to wear you down to the point where you give up, stay strong. It's your strong will and determination and your quick-witted thinking that'll help see you through. And in regards to side one, yeah, Medea for deception wanted to come out too. with deception here. Sometimes the greatest enemy is the one that's standing right next to you. Being that this was attached to the side message and not the main spread, this may apply to some of you, but not all of you. But the way Spirit is showing it is that you're so concerned about enemies that are around you. It's one of your closest friends or family members, someone you associate yourself with, that you would never second guess or doubt. That's the true enemy, frenemy in a sense. They're going behind your back and using the information that they get from you or what they know about you to help whoever it is trying to shift blame onto you. They don't want to be standing next to you when the firing squad takes aim and fire. So they're maneuvering themselves away from you. But again, they're doing it in a sneaky way, doing it in the shadows. They'll stay by your side in public, hear the hard time you're going through, the rough situation you're going through, friends and family members you're not getting along with, difficulties you're having with your job, concerned about getting fired. They're taking in all of that, probably consoling you while going behind your back and talking to the family member you're not doing so great with, talking to the person that's trying to scapegoat you at work, because they don't want to be standing too close to you when you finally get the axe. It's a sinking ship, and I'm not going down with the sub. Yeah. Whoever it is that's close to you, that's doing this, they're in it for themselves. They're more focused on self-preservation than having your back. But again, being that I was attached to side message, this could be for some of you, but not all of you, Virgo. For those of you that resonated with this, be careful who you speak to. Be careful who you confide in. Because there's someone around you that is not for you. They don't want to see you do bad. They just don't want to go down with you. So if they have to help your demise to make sure that they're safe, they have no problem doing it. Anyway, Virgo, this is the reading that I have for you. I do hope you liked it or at least gained some insight from it. If you did, please do hit the like and subscribe button as there are more videos to come. That being said, I shall catch you in the next one. Bye, Virgo.